Hello and welcome to Health Professional Radio. I'm your host here on this Health Supplier Segment, and welcome to the program. Our guest in studio is AndrewRitter of LA-based Ritter Pharmaceuticals, and he's here with us to discuss how the company just completed enrollment of their G28 in Phase 2b/3 trials, also to talk about the lack of an FDA-approved treatment for lactose intolerance. Welcome to the program, Andrew.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. You're the founder of Ritter Pharmaceuticals in Los Angeles. Talk about when and why you founded Ritter Pharmaceuticals.
So Ritter Pharmaceuticals is a company focusing on developing digestive treatments to treat a whole host of digestive health conditions. Our primary focus is currently on lactose intolerance, in which G28, our lead compound, stands to hopefully become potentially the first prescription drug to treat this condition.
Right.
Lactose intolerance is affected by over 40 million Americans, and over 9 million have moderate to severe symptoms from this condition.
Well, what have the treatments traditionally been for lactose intolerance?
So for lactose intolerance, it's a challenging condition. Not only are the symptoms often very painful, but they also can be very embarrassing. Symptoms include gas, cramps, bloating, and diarrhea from the consumption of dairy products such as milk, ice cream, pizza, and cheese.
Okay.
And when you're lactose intolerant, you have to avoid these foods. Currently, there's no real reliable or effective treatment available. One can avoid dairy products, or they can take lactase supplements, pills you take every single time you have dairy. They always have to carry these pills around, and they don't always work. Our product stands to become a better treatment option for these patients, in which you take the product for 30 days. And after taking it for 30 days, you can then tolerate dairy products again with reduced symptoms or no symptoms at all.
After you take it for 30 days, is this a permanent fix, or are you on a 30-day regimen, say, every month or every 2 months or something like that?
Currently, it's an acute treatment where you take it for just 30 days, and then afterwards you can tolerate dairy products freely. We're in the process of evaluating the durability of the treatment, but what we found is patients maintain tolerance long-term afterwards. How the product works is that it colonically adapts the colon's bacteria, lactose metabolizing bacteria, to increase in quantity in being able to digest the lactose consumed in dairy products. And our belief and understanding based on our research shows that as these bacteria thrive in the colon, as you consume dairy products, the dairy you consume continue to feed these bugs to grow and maintain. And based on that, you have a durable treatment to your symptoms of lactose intolerance.
Now, how many people were involved in your trials?
Our clinical study currently underway is a Phase 2b/3 clinical study, and it includes 377 subjects. We just recently, about 10 days ago, announced that we had last patient visit in that program.
All right.
So all patients have gone through the program.
All right.
And we expect to have data readout in the first quarter of 2017.
As far as age and gender, are you testing across the board, or did your test subjects have a specific age or gender that was involved?
So there's no gender restriction to the study, and we had a wide range of age of included subjects. Any
significant side effects from using this drug?
Well, we don't have the data yet from this Phase 2b clinical study, but I can tell you in our first study, we conducted a Phase 2a study in 62 subjects where we reported no SAEs or no significant adverse events in that study. Our product has been shown to be very safe, and partially, our safety profile for this product has a long history of safety because our starting material for this product comes from generally regarded as safe or GRAS components. So it's found to be very safe, and in fact, when we submitted our IND to the FDA, we were able to bypass the traditional Phase 1 clinical studies and move directly into our Phase 2 program based on our safety profile we were able to show.
Okay, great. Now, is this the first biotech company that you have founded, Ritter Pharmaceuticals, or is your history pretty much based in biotech founding of other companies as well?
So So I founded Ritter Pharmaceuticals based upon my own personal affliction with lactose intolerance.
Okay.
I grew up severely lactose intolerant as a young child, and doctors told me there's nothing I can do but avoid dairy products. So after years of suffering, I decided to contact leading lactose intolerance and GI experts from around the country to develop a better treatment. And that led to the founding of this company. I founded the company in 2004 to pursue a treatment for lactose intolerance. It's led us to today to be probably one of the leading researchers in this field, as well as one of the pioneers in the microbiome space, as a lot of our science is based off of exploring the microbiome and how that may help improve digestive health.
Do your products ever treat other GI symptoms as well? Maybe an added benefit of your product? Is that something that you have seen, or is that something that where you're still waiting on results from the trials?
So we see great potential in our product to potentially help mitigate or treat other diseases. By looking at the gut microbiome, we are looking to explore a variety of diseases in the metabolic, gastrointestinal, infant, and liver disease areas. We currently are designing preclinical development efforts in conjunction with creating partnerships with various universities to explore these additional diseases. And
where can our listeners go and get more information about your research and Ritter Pharmaceuticals?
Our information can be found on our website at ritterpharma.com. That's RITTERPHARMA.com.
Well, it's been a pleasure talking with you today, Andrew.
Thank you very much for your time. I appreciate you having me on today.
Thank you. You've been listening to Health Professional Radio, this Health Supplier segment with Andrew Ritter of Ritter Pharmaceuticals. He's been here discussing lactose intolerance, the lack of an FDA-approved treatment for lactose intolerance, and how their product, RPG28, is looking extremely promising as a treatment, as an effective treatment for lactose intolerance. Transcripts and audio of this program are available at healthprofessionalradio.com.au and also at hpr.fm, and you can subscribe to this podcast on iTunes.